What's up? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Special edition Thursday episode. Waiting on my compadre, Bobby K. They should spell compadre with a K now. How are you guys? Wow, look at everybody. So oh yeah, the giveaway for Dave. Congratulations on 500, Dave Marshall.
What's up?
Hey, I know that guy. Busy. Just, I only got half a cup of my wife's cold and old from today. Heck yeah. We had a blast with these Ultra Micros, and I haven't flown a lot of them, but goodness sakes, I like that one. It was really cold. We got a couple flights in, and that was it. Gabby did a good job on the camera, so that's appreciative. And we delivered, I think, for as cold as it was. But I really can't wait to get it back out. Because by the time we were like, okay, cool, we flew. The whole challenge was really to fly together and keep it in the frame. We did actually a really good job. I think it was so cold, though. She was scared to zoom and stuff and get us out of the shot. Kevin Trappin, what's up? Timber Brothers, Turbo Timber Brothers. Yeah. So listen, 52 guys, welcome. Our buddy Hanger 51 does a stream on Thursdays as well. So we're not going to try to stay too long. Andrew Fly Guy, you fly planes, so let me bust your chops a little bit. I mean, you're right. If they ever do put retracts on ultra micro planes, it will be a game changer because they'll have figured out how to defy the laws of gravity. Can you imagine the weight of these things, the wing loading? I tell you though, with AS3X, it's more possible now than it used to be, and safe. Guys, if you watched our videos, Bobby was in safe on the first flight, and he didn't know it. So, by the way, everybody who says it's flying for you and doing stuff, there's an argument there because he didn't even know. And then I was not flying with safe on. So when I dropped the flaps, my nose did come up, and I was talking about a mix and things like that. But the second flight, I did fly with safe, and there's no necessity for a mix if you're in safe. So safe by default is assigned to your gear switch if you set it up by the book. You can probably assign it wherever you'd like, but if you get into the manual, it's right there in the gear switch. It was awesome. Lori Boozer, what's going on? RC Air Marshal, RC Stinger, Farmer Man. I got to tell you, I'm going to wait for some more folks to fill in, but guys, don't let me forget about Farmer Man. I want to say something about him. Man, it was like big kids, dude. Whatever, Andrew. You do it. You get you one and show me. We were just horsing them around, getting back into the wind. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I get some swag every now and then. It's like NASCAR. I need to, you know, this pocket's $50. This shoulder patches. Whatever. I just got here. What's going on? So listen, anybody, let me tell you, the chat flies by. Guys, some of you have been here with me for a long time, way before I started doing live streams, which is really where it all began. We have one of the largest rooms in the RC streams, the airplane, right? This community. One of the original shows, and if I missed something, I'm so sorry. But if I missed something, let us know, or me know, or one of the guys you see in here all the time, tag their name in a comment or something, because what I'm getting at is I've had people just rip me to shreds over a blue wrench. And there's no, if you don't have one, it's not a status symbol. If you want one, ask for it. But it's not a status symbol. I've had guys get really bent out of shape over it, and it's unnecessary. If you want one, I'll give it to you. Unless you're a complete, jerk. and then we'll run you out of here. But misunderstandings are most oftentimes easily solved with some communication, especially respectful communication. So anybody wants one, doesn't have one, I'll let you have it. And I want to say too, Robert Ramos, what's going on? Lee Davidson's Hangar, Shadow Ops, all the usual suspects. I just got here, Shadow Ops, Thompson's Hangar, so many guys, Mike SSI, Love RC. I mean, I understand people want to be part of the club, and I get along so well with you guys in the community that I can understand where people feel like they're not in. But we all, look, this isn't a closed club. We're all about the hobby. That's why we're here. You're here on this channel where we love the hobby. Regardless of the new product stuff, the love and the hobby came first. And then the new product stuff, that comes because of this whole funnel of the community. So don't hate on that either. But seriously, don't go away mad, because I'll give you a wrench. And I joke about the $50, all that stuff. We try to help everybody if we can. And also moderators, since everybody is one, if someone comes on and says something out of line, I may not even get a chance to see it before it's gone. So don't give up. If it's 90 seconds or whatever, come back in, you know. Sorry, that's not what this is supposed to be about tonight. I'm kind of killing time waiting on Bobby. Roads are bad. I'm giving away wrenches like it's my job. But you know, the chat moves so stinking fast, I'm liable to take one away by mistake. I mean, I can't do it. So some people really get up in arms, and that's okay, man. I tell you what, I never had these problems when years ago. It's kind of, the bigger things get, the more you encounter these things. So anyway, I hope you guys saw the videos. Screwdriver, yeah, go to my Amazon store, get one. I don't want to miss Bobby. He'll end up popping in the chat to tell me he's here, because I'll miss the text. By the way, happy birthday, Randy Ruffins. Tim Mueller, what's up? Good to see you. Scottabot, RC Project, what's happening? Adam Moderator, we got a lot cooking, a lot going on, having some fun. Ha. Mike Keller, I tried to give you a wrench a minute ago, but it flew by so fast. We had 77 in here on an off night. Robert Sims, what's up? Hey, if you're new here, subscribe, all that good stuff. Subscribe to your other buddies that you might recognize in here who give value to the community. 3/8, BitGo, let me in. All right, hold on a minute. I got to go get Bobby. Hey, look at this for a minute. Nah, I'll just leave it like this. That's okay. Never mind. All right, hold on. Wrong size, of course. All right, he's here, folks. Fred Barron, what's going on? Good to see you. Mike Keller, Raymond Molina, Tim Mueller, Deuces Wild. Kids are probably still awake. Cody Adair, what's going on? Good to see you, Cody. I've watched your, man, there's wires all over, dude. Careful. Cody, I hope you saw my little adjustments I made and trimmed it down a little bit. Things like that. It's been a pleasure working together. Me and Bobby K had a good time on the Turbo Timbers, right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to... Ian Rands? What? Get out of here, man. Good to see you. It's paint, you know. Ian Rands. Hey, you need to drop a link to your show in Minnesota. What a trip. Him and I we goofed with video and all kinds of stuff years ago, way before any of this. Stop talking about Bobby K now that he's here. He's probably listening the whole time. King Air, what's going on? George Watts, Brian Chambers. Cody, we had a blast. I want to take it back out because we're ready to ring them out and test some of that more KV, right? Because this one's got an upgraded brushless outrunner.
Yep.
It's a 3400 KV and a 3-bladed prop. So I'm going to get mine out. Talk to the folks.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah, and man, you can like really toss these things around if you want to. I started to have fun there for a second, and then battery ran out. But man, I was shocked at, like you guys see on the video, the wind's pushing them back a little bit.
We were standing still a couple times.
Yeah, and I mean, they handle it awesome. I can't wait to get them back out again.
And
oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's really nice. And if you guys remember, I mean, the spinner's still foam, but they've molded it really dense.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't have experience with the first timber, but I have had experience with older micros that had real crummy spinners.
Yeah.
I mean, out of the box, it wouldn't spin true or whatever. I mean, they try to emulate it, but, you know, this is EPS, but it's molded really, really, really nice.
You think it's EPS?
I don't think it's EPO. They can't make the bead that small.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But it's, as we said in the video, duly appointed. But, you know, there are some improvements where the landing gear meet the fuselage.
Yeah.
Right? I tell you what, all the comments today have been amazing. So many people love their first one, and I think if you finally wear it out, this is what you're gonna do.
It's sweet. And so I have experience with only the big ones and not any of the micros. And
if it sees our face, it won't focus on the motor. No, it's cool.
But I was like super surprised of how well it flew, especially in that wind.
Yeah, look at that. I tell you what, we got the best webcam in the business.
If I can stay out of the picture so it focuses.
Oh my gosh, it looks great.
Yeah. There's plenty of room in there though, like we were talking.
Here, hang on to that, I'll grab a battery.
Yep. Yeah, there's plenty of room in here though, like we were talking. I'm sure a lot of you guys know with the other micros that you probably fit 1000s in here, I'd imagine.
Andrew Fly Guy says that landing gear fairing fix is brilliant. That we thought so too. And we had actually, like I said, I had no experience with one of these, but I had heard from the community on one of these streams who loved the timber so much. They were talking about that as like actually it was Kenny, Hanger 51. He was talking about how that was like, I think one of his cons was how that dug in to the fuse. But that's the 280 milliamp 2S pack. So I think you were saying larger packs might fit in here.
Yep.
Of course, you can't go nuts, but some people do. I think one guy told me he got his to go 65 miles an hour, and he thinks he can, if he keeps going, he can make it break midair.
Holy smokes.
He's nuts, but
I won't be trying that.
No, I've really enjoyed having the trucks. Right, I am flying the trucks. I'm jumping them. I'm fixing them all the time, bashing them, but. The trucks, why I'm speaking about them is because backseat of the car, anytime, toss them and boss them.
Oh yeah.
So the same thing applies for the turbo timber.
Yep.
And I just think it is very nice, and I'm totally hanging on to it. I'm surprised how cool Safe was.
Oh, I was really surprised.
You didn't even know you were in Safe.
I was like, man,
until we were wrapping the first flight.
Yep.
And Michael Roshka says the 450 works great, lasts a long time.
Oh, sweet.
RC Air Marshal says no slats for him. Tim Mueller replaced the motor already on your Ultra Micro. Yeah, you probably replace it with this one in the future, but I'm putting the lid on. I love these stacks, and they actually do breathe. Those stacks,
I know,
there's air all the way through.
Yep.
And then magnet catch. I'm so out of the loop, to be honest with you, on micros that I had to edit out parts where I said wrong things in the video. Well, I thought that I was thinking of something else. I was thinking the timber had kind of a radial.
Oh.
It didn't. It was like this too, but it didn't have the turbo prop.
Oh, yeah.
3-bladed deal with these stub outs.
Yep.
And that extra KV. So, yeah. I remember when I wasn't a fan. I mean, I said it in, I think, the unboxing, where I flew some of the first micros pre-AS3X They were a deli tray, you know. You eat the meat and use the tray to make a plane. Had this crazy under camber, really flitty and twitchy, and you had to load the nose up to get it to fly right at all. But then it was too heavy in the nose. I'm thinking about the Corsair. And I had that Sukhoi thing too, that micro Sukhoi. And the Ember. And, of course, the Hobby Zone Champ. Out of all those, the Hobby Zone Champ and the Ember were the most fun to fly because they weren't nuts. And that first SU didn't quite have the power to do what it was made to do, and I didn't have the skill yet for it either. I still may not, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm excited to get out and do some aerobatics with it.
That's what I'm saying. This thing will hover a knife edge, and we didn't get a chance.
No.
Today was actually really windy. I almost had a guy. I was going to have a guy at work hold my phone. You know the hold my beer meme?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hold my phone. I love these tires.
I do too.
And guys, the floats are optional, but you can get them, and they go right there. There's no doubt where they go. Nice bright light beacon on here. You guys want to see it plugged in?
Yeah, it has lights up in the front too as well.
Yep. Hey, hang on to that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
This battery's probably spent. But,
yeah, I'm sure it'll power up those lights there.
Kevin Trappin, that's a great question. Anybody know if the Spectrum DXE is compatible with the turbo timber? I would be surprised if it wasn't, but I don't know the answer. Oh,
look at that.
Lights, camera action.
Yes.
Can you guys get a load of that?
It's because your light's inside here. So
I know.
bright.
Here, hang on to it. I'll cut the lights in the room.
Yeah, it's because of all the lights we have.
He says it's, does that help?
A little bit. I mean, I'm sure these guys can see them.
I can make it work. Hold on.
Aha, there we go. Yeah.
Dudes. So, the same thing I like the trucks for, like, dude, this thing right out of the house, you know? Right out the garage door into the neighborhood.
It's pretty sweet.
So, that's that. I want to turn the lights back on.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And guys,
we had a great time.
Oh, yeah. If you get one for a friend, too, please.
Oh, my goodness. Well, just like I said, we got ours hobby shop style, 2 in a box. Kevin, yes, the turbo timber is capable. You will be able to fly it, but you won't have proper control over the flaps without programming. I think he's talking about the DXE. Yeah, they're bright. We had a ball with them, guys. Watch the videos. If you decide to get one, you know, the link's in the description. That's always fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, this thing's awesome.
Man, it looks good with the lights off.
Yeah, it sure does. I can't wait to fly
look
mine
at with the color popping.
Yep.
RC Air Marshal can't wait. When are these going to be available? We keep getting snow, Tim.
Oh man, we keep getting it. It wouldn't have taken me so long to get over here if there weren't a bunch of horrible drivers that didn't act like they were
never drove on snow.
Yeah.
Well, we called yesterday. We were going to do some stuff over here yesterday, but it was even what they say in proper English, worser.
Yeah.
It was more worser. Nah, it was bad. So he didn't come by yesterday, but
yeah.
We're not going to stay too long because we know Kenny's got a show, and hopefully he doesn't do to this what he did to the. Goodness sakes. I shouldn't have to buy one for my friends because my real RC friends are going to have one anyway. Way to go, Air Marshal. Awesome. And guys, you can really get running for really inexpensive. I mean, you're going to want a radio anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the batteries are pretty inexpensive as well.
Ship next week is the hope. Ship next week is the hope.
Heck yeah.
So don't be a dope and get one. And here's why. Because they're going fast.
Yep.
I'm telling you, not to be doomsday, but I really think anything that you guys want, whether it's this plane, the air tractor, the whatever's coming around the mountain, from any company, if you want it, I'd get it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think Kung Flu is going to slow things down in a way that's going to make the RC apocalypse of Chinese New Year look like child's play.
Yeah, I could see that.
I should say it in a narrator voice. If you think Chinese New Year's bad, wait till you see the fallout from Kung Flu. Anyway, not to joke because it's serious, but I do joke because sometimes I think I'm funny. So I apologize if that triggered anybody. Man, good times, guys. Whoa, 91 in here. So we're going to get cracking on some builds, guys. That's about all you can do right now. Click how?
It's one of my favorite things to do, though.
You know what, Julian Click-How? That's actually a funny question. I don't think I have.
What was it?
Flown the little Freewing A10. I flew the big one and the FMS one, but I haven't flown that one. I flew the Dynam one, though, which is close.
Yeah, I have the little one, actually. Yep.
Yeah,
I have the big one and the little one from Freewing, actually.
Rajka.
I'm an A10 nut, though.
I am not worried about it. Yeah, it's a pretty popular bird.
Yeah.
Laughter is the best medicine.
There.
Yeah, you know what? The things your grandparents tell you, usually it's right. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
A stitch in time saves 9, whatever that means.
Yeah. The whole kill 'em with kindness thing really works, too. Cause
that's a great
I
one.
talk to a lot of people on the phone during the day, and, man, like, sometimes you get some angry people. And
Guniac. The plane is made out of Cody Adair for the win. I would say it's EPS. It's a small cell foam, Ray. You never know, Fly Guy, they might. Josh Weaver, what's happening? Whoa. Fred says it's cold.
It is cold.
Oh, yeah, Farmer Man. So, man, all right, we're kind of in the... It's really neat because we're like 1 foot in business and then another 2 feet in just super fans of the hobby, put us in a unique position where we're able to, companies want to work with us because of you all. It's the community. Yeah, I mean, we're cute, but whatever. No, but just experience. I mean, we're nuts. So, I mean, we're still delivering the goods and it's nasty out here. But
just wait until summer.
With that, new releases, early announcements, things like that come with the territory. I've been there before. Well, there's nothing that steals your thunder more than this has happened with other brands. Leaks in China.
Oh, yeah.
Bless their hearts, you know. And bless the hearts of everybody who will see that information, and then they come and say, hey, did you see this? And I'm like, I hadn't yet, but turkeys, I wish they keep it to themselves. Yeah. But you can't control what the folks do overseas. But actually, someone in Canada had leaked an early promotion out on the turbo timber. And so Farmer Man, yep, last night.
That's how. I saw that and I asked him. I said, "How did you know?"
And then it went away.
I didn't say, "How'd you know?"
And then it went away.
Yeah,
it went away because I asked him.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I said, "Where'd you see it at?" Is what I said to him.
Yeah, I think I asked him too, and he told me.
What?
So he hit me a messenger and he's like, "Hey, man," I think like kind of asking if that's what you've got working up. And I didn't answer, but I was like, anyway, I'm not going to go verbatim, but long story short, and I wasn't a meanie about it, and it's not his fault, but I was like, man, do me a favor. Let's just not screw up. It's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world, but you can see how folks who work on the marketing side, especially those at Horizon, and then us here, I mean, we get the opportunity to come in with a little thunder, and so it's like, those little leaks kind of steal it for us. So very politely, me and Farmer Man had a good back and forth on Messenger, and he obviously could do whatever he wanted to do, but I pled my case a little bit, and he totally understood and got it, and was like super solid and took it down.
That's awesome.
So this is right now. This is I want to shout this guy out for that's and there's so many guys like that in the community that are super solid dudes that have done other things like that for me in the past as well. But I don't even know if he's in the room right now. I wish he was. But Farmer Man, blow him up. Blow up his channel. Comment. Say I sent you. Hit his channel. Do that thing. If you like what he's doing, this dude will fly stuff that you would never think of off of grass. And you get if you want to know if it's going to work, there you go. And you know what? It doesn't matter about where somebody's at, if their YouTube game is up to snuff, or if they've been doing it forever. None of that counts. What I think we're after is passion and seeing it. It's nice when your videos, you can see what you're doing. I wish we did. I mean, anyway, I'd like to get the turbo timbers out again. We were so worried about keeping 2 in the frame, we didn't really have much zoom action, but that's okay.
Oh, they're super fun though to fly in
so
formation.
Fun.
Oh man,
Farmer Man, I hope you get a little traffic for that. Put your channel link in here, guys. Show him some support, because that's a solid move. And you know what's so cool? You know what the thing with Farmer Man right now, it reminds me of the old days. Back in the old days, people would have fist fights and then be best friends. Farmer Man used to, we didn't have a good time for a minute there. But man, I swear the kindness thing was part of that quotient. And here we are, mutual respect and good community, good actors, well-behaved folks in the community, because we're not going to tolerate anything less. And there, he dropped his link. That's awesome. EPS, yep, that's what we thought, Cody. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Farmer Man, thanks for doing that. You didn't have to. I appreciate that. That was really cool of you to keep that close to your chest. It's not your fault, man. A Canadian retailer leaked a promotion on the Turbo Timber last night. And thanks for nipping that in the bud. Definitely. And letting me know, because yeah, man, good stuff, man. I hope you can see some traffic. Little shout out for Farmer Man tonight, guys. Show him some love. Comment in his videos and stuff. Oh man, Jonathan Andrews, no kidding. The P50, we're stuck here in winter time. We're just keeping up with releases, but I am looking at so much cool stuff.
Oh my!
I can't wait till we get away to a few shows, because we won't quit. No. We'll just keep going, flying this, that. Finally getting to really get cozy. RC Air Marshal, they knew what they were doing. RC Air Marshals.
I didn't know if anybody else would catch that or not.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
How would you, unless you were super sleuth like naval intelligence? Naval intelligence. Dave. Cody says that was him. Ha! Cool. Since you manage that page, you can share out my videos. Oh, man. Yeah, so many people are looking forward to flying with us at Jet Jam. I guess I'm going to have to go.
He's going to go if I have to tie him up.
I wasn't sure.
I go every year, man. I don't miss it. It's one of my favorite shows. It's definitely worth the trip. So
Air Marshal makes a good point, man. So that was on, I don't know if you guys noticed on Facebook, but follow Horizon Hobby on social.
Yes.
Instagram, Facebook, wherever quality whatever are sold. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of some commercial like come to mind. It doesn't apply here. But yeah, because sharing is caring, and you'll find Easter eggs every now and then if you really pay attention and read between the lines. So Jeff's Customs in here. What's up, man? Good to see you. You guys better be there. Yeah, Josh Mangram's coming with you. That's another one. I got to get there. Man, it's tough.
Yep. And I have a trailer this year, so he has no excuses not to bring a bunch of planes.
Yeah, man. I got to figure it out. That'll probably be the summer one, though. It's just too hard to do the 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah,
I'll
be at both. I'll be at Jet Jam and Neffy. I already put in my vacation time.
I've done the math. If you guys buy 1 million Turbo Timbers through my affiliate link, I'll be able to take the year off. That's it, though, just the year, and then back to it. But and I go to all the shows in that come up. King Air, how do companies choose launch dates? I'm sure it's all about, these these projected dates are just that. They, on the drawing board, committees decide, way early in advance. So production schedules, run times, all those things I'm sure come into play. And then, of course, like seasons. But I think once things are available, they go to market. I'm not sure somebody would ever sit on them too long.
Yeah.
I mean, I think perhaps you don't have them stacking them up on top of each other. And I can't speak for them because I don't sit in on those meetings. But I don't think they're going to... Now, I think if you had like two Warbird releases, you're probably not going to see them at the same time. Just one would kill the other. But you might have a Warbird release and a Micro or a Hangar 9 product and a Jet, things that are a little bit different disciplines. But you just have to use common sense, I guess. I tell you, it seems like they're doing a lot of releases lately. 2020 is kicking off.
Yeah, bunch of good stuff.
EQRC, you gonna paint? No, I probably won't paint my EC 1500, but yours looks awesome. You guys want to see a cool EC 1500 custom paint job? Check out EQ's RC. Yes. I think, have you posted that over there on eFlight's Facebook or Horizon Hobbies at all? Just 1 year? Yeah, I haven't really done the math, but probably. No, actually, I could do better than that. Yeah, I might go. I mean, first of all, it's not. No one's gonna buy 1 million of these this year. That would be fantastic. But I could go little. Me and Bobby could get past a year. Yeah. Oh, Farmer Man, that's nice of you. Ha, sweet. Appreciate you, man. It's cool, guys. I mean, it's like, you know what? I feel like it's a brand new world. There's so many RC guys who are seeing this opportunity out there. If you put in the work, you can get yourself worked into a situation where you can really do a good job of supporting your hobby and sharing it.
Yep.
We've got a lot of stuff cooking, not just new releases, but just like big ideas.
Oh, yeah.
So I super appreciate y'all's support, and it's cool. And I wanted to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to always do a show on Thursday to go with the release, but I wanted to this time. And also, when we cut it, we're gonna get to work.
Oh, yeah.
In front of the camera still, just won't be live. Chilling with the rats. Robert Stanley, can you do more flying off of water? I think we'd probably see some more water flying this summer.
Definitely.
Hey, that reminds me. Any of you guys have the FMS Beaver? Big 6S Beaver. We got one. And we flew it already. And it's awesome. And I did the version 1 when I was at Motion. And they were selling it. And I put the floats on. We flew off of water. It was fantastic. But I feel like I got the wrong size legs or something on the floats of this one. Because the bottom of the fuselage is flat. So the height of the floats should be the same. So the rear set of legs has some holes drilled in the... Jeff's Custom RC, man, you got one with floats? I want to see a picture of your float set up because...
It's troublesome over here.
Yeah, I was thinking that would just tighten up, but then you got the wrong angle of attack on the floats.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, it's wrong. And it's got holes drilled in it for the water rudder wire to get lashed to.
Yep.
So
That's kind of odd.
Josh Bolt, cool, man. The link's in the description of this video, man. If you want to get a turbo timber, I got the link in the regular description of this video, and I can drop it in the chat too. Save it for later. But yeah, Jeff, can you hit me? I just want to see how they fit. I mean, we flew them off of water back on the version 1, but I want to see how they attach, because Bobby, we'll have to show them. We can't talk about it this long and not show it.
All right, I'll go grab
just
it
real
quick.
fast. Can you get it, or I'll get it? So if I step on something, it's my fault.
You sure?
Yes.
Here, you know what? I'll just have to move this box, and there's a path.
It's a puzzle, dude.
It is a puzzle.
What you're doing wrong? Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, real quick. Haha. On my arm of granite. Sweet. Yeah, if you set that up there. And I'll zoom in on it. Hold her there. Can you see, Jeff? I mean, what a huge gap. And then if you cram
There's
it
like
down.
a huge height difference.
I know. If you cram it down on here, it's the wrong angle of attack for the floats. Are you seeing that? I think I just got a mistake set of float legs. All right, Rhino, see you later. GB Linden, is that the V3 Avanti? Yes, it is. Randy, back order on the Ultra Micro. Yeah, they're new. They haven't shipped yet. I don't know how many are left, but I'm telling you, if you want it, I'd get it, because
What's that?
anything
Oh, yeah.
with this Kung Flu deal, it's a big deal. But Jeff, hit me up in Messenger. Mine don't fit like that. I think I just got the wrong size
try
legs.
switching them around just to see.
You want to?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Just for
I get
tickles.
it. Yeah, try it. So here, flip her over. And I got, well, I guess you can undo the screws like this. When you're ready to flip it over though, you can use these.
Gotcha.
The wrench should be right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, look, I don't know if that's a 2mm one or not. Yeah, I need new tools. We got a lot of Ultra Micro timbers, guys. Give it a week to start shipping. Yeah, so get in on it, guys.
Yeah, definitely get yourself one. I mean, I'm not partial to UMX planes, you know. I like bigger planes. And it made me a believer, that thing did. That's my first UMX. It's super fun.
The rear should be low.
Okay.
Well, then that's what it is.
Yeah, that's how it goes then.
But I would think the angle of attack would have the tip of the floats kind of towards the nose.
Maybe not with a battery, though, you know?
That
Well-
doesn't seem right. It's got too far to go.
So there's with it. There's like...
Look at that angle of attack. Look at that. Does that look right to you guys?
Yeah, to me it does, actually. Kinda.
It's really sprung, though.
Yeah, that's like super tight, though.
I know. That's why I didn't do it. I want to see Jeff's. MSG 143. For some reason, your video showed up this morning on Motion RC YouTube channel doing ESC calibration on a custom Dynam B26.
Huh.
I don't know what that's about, because that's an upload from a long time ago, but it went like it was an upload from recently. It could be, I think maybe, I did send a message, but I didn't worry about it too much. But I think maybe they're trying to blow out stock they have or something. I don't know what that would help, though. It's not like a flight video. It was how to calibrate the ESCs
That's weird.
for twins. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. They had it on there?
It was a new upload this morning.
Interesting.
Maybe they're that way for springiness. Yeah, I'm all over the place, y'all. Ryan, also need to take into account how it will sit in the water. Hopefully they did. See, the thing is, I just don't remember. Yeah, hopefully I can see your floats up close in that video, Jeff. You'll have to send me the link in Messenger or something. I just don't remember it being that sprung when you tighten them up. You can't really see the gap that I'm talking about. Have you already loosened it a bunch?
They don't even, the holes don't even line up.
Where?
Up here.
Well,
Even when you push it down, the holes are still going to be off.
yeah. Yeah, man, it's not right. It's like this one needs to go in.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if they V2'd those floats.
Could have.
But then just sent
the OGs to you.
Yeah, I mean, you got it so loose now, we're not going to see the gap because it's settled down.
Well, I haven't messed with.
Yeah, Jeff said his wasn't.
Yeah, see, that's weird.
Turn the rear gear around. Well, you can't because.
Yeah, you can't because where the.
Well, maybe they glued the plastic in wrong, because the holes line up. They don't line up, but they do line up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Maybe that's it. We just ripped the plastic out.
Find out here in a minute.
That didn't happen today.
Oh, heck no.
About to put that baby back on the wheels. You take it with you, Bobby. Figure it out.
All right.
Scottabot says, can you turn the rear gear around? Not without ripping out the plastic plate. I wouldn't mind retapping a hole, though. But if it's in the brass threaded inserts, then I wouldn't want to do that. We didn't have any trouble off of water with our version 1 either, but we just can't even get the floats on this one. Ryan, I flew the E-Flight F-16. Flies very similar to the FlexJet. I love it. Jeremy Sean, thanks, man. We talked earlier in the week, and he bought that. He asked me about 2 different planes, and the one I recommended wasn't one of the 2 he was talking about, and he says he loves it. Isn't that the coolest? I love it. I love it. I love it. Yours were a perfect fit. All right. The fuselage should sit level to the floats. That's what I thought, Robert. Because I could have forced them to work, but I didn't like the angle, the difference. You would think that the datum, so to say, would be the same on the floats as it is the fuse, but maybe slightly negative on the floats where the Josh, I see what you're saying, but the thing is that the method at which these attach seems off. It's something's not right. Maybe we switch those legs, Bobby, see if that does something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing.
But if that's the case, then they put the holes in the wrong one for the wire. But I don't see it making a difference. At all. Just put in a spacer. Yeah, I know, but when you're making videos of these things, they need to kind of work. I can model it to make it work, no big deal. Yeah. But it needs to be something I can turn around. Aussie RC Playground. Hi, Ryan. How's that new FMS Avanti? We don't know yet. We just got it put together. The build video is going to come out Saturday. You guys, I just want to let you know that Saturday's show is going to be a premiere. You guys that are here in the room right now, Saturday's going to be a premiere. I'm going to have some fun with it. I think it's going to be at least 1 build. I might slam 2 on there and then break them up later. Feeling cute, might delete this. I don't know. But, guys, if you're into trucks at all, our Aussie RC Playground, go check out his channel and do what you got to do.
That's awesome. He's here. I watch your videos all the time.
I commented the other day something. I don't remember what it was. And he got he's had the 8S Creighton. Okay. Dude, the guy brings tremendous value to the surface RC side of things. and he's super fun to watch, very informative, and he runs them, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I love that track where he runs them all and tests them. And so he had the 8S Creighton and run it through its paces, and he's about to outfit it with M2C racing upgrades, which are going to make it bulletproof. So I'm super excited to see it. He posted in the community tab on YouTube that one of his community members bought all that booty and sent it to him to outfit that truck.
Really?
Yeah, which
That
is a
is awesome.
solid purchase. Yeah, well, good to have you here, man. Thanks, guys. If you're into trucks, he's one of my favorites. I should put a playlist together of my favorites. There's a handful of guys I really, really go to for value, and I know I'm missing some guys, but Aussie RC Playground's one of them. Rich Duper Bash is another. Kevin Talbot is one, and I like RC Dude. I think it's 01. Maybe a North Carolina guy. These guys send it. So I like the guys who really show me what it can do and what I can expect out of stock performance, and then take it to the next level, upgrade it, and then really send them to the moon. And it really is tremendously important. I realize that when I step out of my aircraft community, it's so funny, right? It's like the tables have turned. I provide value to folks in this space, but trucks are brand new to me, and I'm loving them. So when I run into channels that give me the same kind of value that I think I'm giving here, I'm over the moon. I'm stuck with you for life. Somebody answers a question, and you're like, in there like swimwear. Hey, that's looking. Let's just do a quick mock
That's what
up.
I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this one on there so I can mock it up quick.
Mock
I'm
it
just
up, dude.
curious.
Did you switch them?
Yeah, I switched some stuff around. I still don't think that's
Still don't work.
So I just tried something goofy. I just tried flipping that around, maybe because I thought maybe they just drilled it on the wrong side.
Right. So where's the back one at?
The back one's
In the front now.
front right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I've just been kind of playing.
Yeah.
with it, just
I
trying
got
to
it.
See, That's interesting.
What airplane you recommend that will use my 3S 5300 milliamp batteries from my boat? I have 4. Get something big like a Bigfoot 1300 millimeter stall plane. It's on my playlist for Arrows and Hobby Zone on this channel. It's a 3S bird, comes with an XT60 connector, and that bird's big enough to take it. What do you guys think? Aussie RC Playground just made in the FMS P47 and loved it. That bird is fantastic.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Aussie,
sweet.
if you're an airplane guy too, you gotta stick around here. Do that thing, you know what I mean? Follow on socials, subscribe, smash the bell, all that good stuff, because we are blessed here to do loads of new releases. We did the Mustang here, lots of new stuff I can't talk about, and then we just released the Turbo Timbers with Horizon today. Just good times. We got some HSD jets and HSD prop planes we got to get together pretty soon upstairs. And just lots of good stuff over here. It's really all about the flight videos, but we do this live stream show. Just so you know, our show regularly goes down Saturday nights, 9 Eastern time here in the States. Thursdays, a special edition when I have a release with Horizon Hobby, and I coordinated videos to go along with the launch. We like to come pop in for an hour or so before some of our other guys do shows. So that's why we're here tonight. But man, okay. It's Vass, right? How do you say your name? V-A-S? Voss? Yeah, I got a haircut, Mangrum. Look at that. I tell you what, I didn't know I needed a haircut until I saw the back of my head in some of the other videos. I was like, man, what's all that ducky business coming off? Keith Christie, when you fly the FMS pitch, try a 5006S for you. I will definitely do that. And I'm going to also try a 7000 and a 6000 and a 5500 and whatever else I can get in it.
I don't know how I did it, but I got them before.
What? So the guy wants to use his 3-cell batteries, Air Marshal. What else would you put it in? Kevin Trappin, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, if you're into surface and you want to see a surface guy do some airplanes, he's doing planes too. Check it out. Happy birthday again, Randy. Just subbed Aussie. Thanks, Kevin. Dude, just spent the morning ripping packs in his Futura V2, the P47, and the FMS Flash. The FMS Flash 850 is wicked. You survive the Flash, then you do have flight chops. That thing is spooky, man. We flew that. That thing is spooky. I want to call it the Slash.
Yeah.
That thing is spooky, man. Don't touch that rat dial. Same rat time, same rat channel. Hanger rats forever. Yeah, awesome. You guys are great. Like I said, Saturday's going to be a different kind of a show. Still go down at 9 Eastern, premiere style. Bobby Niles still try to be in the chat. Hey, look, 80 plus shows in a row. I got to take a break sometime. You know what I mean? The Commander has a huge battery area, says Mike Keller. That's not a bad call. I have not flown one of those.
Oh, my gosh.
But it is a big plane. Hey,
Dude,
did that work?
The Commander is sweet. Yeah, I got it to work.
What was it?
I'm not really sure. I don't know. I put it back together and it worked fine.
What? BS!
I'm not even kidding.
Which one did you do first?
The back. Then I went to the front. There's only one way this can fit in. It has to fit in this little pocket right here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It worked that time. Bob the Builder.
Problem solved.
Bob the Builder. Can he fix it?
Yes, he can. All right. Got it. Sweet. So, speaking of live streams, we've got Hanger 51. Is he in here? Deuce is Wild. Thanks for coming by. See you later. Watch our timber videos. If you like timbers, we had a blast with them. Mike Keller, welcome to retirement. He says he flies the Commander almost every day. Jeff's Custom RC, thanks for all the help on the beaver floats. Yeah. The Flash is a fast plane, but the only problem I have is landing thing. It always seems to bounce at least once. Too slow and it stalls, but man, it rips. Dude, watch our video. We got into some flat spins with it because there's got so much mass in the rear end that it's easy to get in a flat spin. I think that Flash 850 would be wild with a vectored motor.
Oh, yeah.
In the yaw. Oh,
yep.
Man. Hanger 51's YouTube channel. What's it called, guys? He does a live, so I'm kind of waiting. I'm not going to leave before he's doing his. And some guys don't start as punctual, but we actually have some assemblies we're going to film. And I think the assemblies are easier to digest if we treat them like a dedicated video rather than just... I mean, it's cool when we do them on the stream. We've got a great show in store. I think the premiere is going to be fun. By the way, more than likely you're going to see the Avanti version 3 or the FMS pits getting built. It depends which one I can get done first. Also, have some fun with that. And then the 22nd, that's a Saturday, we'll be live back in the lounge with a big special guest unboxing. You guys want to guess what it is? Connor223 says he has no school tomorrow. What about you, Ryan? I got school. I got to take my kids to school, and then I got to go to work and run a business. Air Marshal's giving away 2 planes here on Monday coming up. Check out RC Air Marshal on YouTube. You'll have to check out his videos and figure out what the criteria is for entering his giveaway.
Hey, do you have any more screws for that?
What do you need?
More screws.
Yes. Look in the... Open up the cockpit.
Uh-huh.
I'm a sneaky little pea popper. Send it, says Technophobe. 4S always, says Mike Keller. You see him in there?
I hear him.
Yeah, bag of screws. Hanger 51. Yeah, you spell 51.
Aha.
Mike SSI. All you usual suspects who comment on the videos, the flight videos and unboxings, I want to thank you for that. I know unboxings aren't like the most fun in the world, but I think over here we really have a good time with it. So
fun.
Watch our unboxing on the Timber. We're having a great time. Aussie RC Playground. FMS is going to take all my money this year. That Avanti and the pits are on my wish list for sure. Where do you get them from where you're at? Kevin Farros. Yes. HSD F16 Arctic Camo. Yep. We're going to unbox it. Not tonight. Hanger 51's good at crashing Avantis. That's karma for talking about bounces, isn't it? So, RC Air Marshal says, if I had 3 S5300 packs I wanted to fly with, I would run them in serial and use them in a 6S bird like a prop bird, like a Carbon Z Cessna, or an FMS Beaver. All of which you can get by clicking through pilotryanmedia.com at your favorite brands. HSD USA is up and running, and just like everything else, I talked to him today. I know what his numbers are and what he's got. If there's anything you want, probably get it. Because this year is going to be a little bit wacky, I think, with the coronavirus. Hate to say it, but I've heard that from a lot of folks. Skip Bill RC, those Ultra Micro Turbo Timbers any better than the regular Ultra Micro? I would say yes. A couple reasons that I know about are an increase in the KV, a more powerful motor, as well as the 3-blade prop. You get the cool little scale danglies with the exhaust stubs. But I really like the way they did the fairings on the landing gear. The way they fixed that so they don't dig into the fuse as bad, I think is top notch. So, and our unboxing will show those things a little bit better than obviously talking about it's going to do. But yeah, I do think it's a better bird. I mean, awesome, Aussie. Vaz, perfect. Troy Crank wants to know how's the Futura. Reviews are awful, he says, at Horizon. We had a good time on the Futura. We flew it. I'm not to answering for him. I mean, please answer. But we flew the Futura on this channel as well. Another early deal. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, there's some... I think the Bigfoot can take it. If the guy's got any skill at all, I think the Bigfoot can carry a 5300 all day long. Robert Stanley, any experience with the Jumper T16 protocol? I assume that's what you want to say. I'm about to purchase my first hobby grade transmitter. Thanks for all your input. Robert Stanley, I have no experience with that at all, but I want to urge you, if you like... No, RC Waz, dude. I'm not... They cut it real short. Robert Stanley, if you like the stuff you see from E-Flight and Horizon at all, I think it's really folly to not consider a Spectrum transmitter of some type.
Yes.
Unless you just... I don't know what you do with that other radio if you needed that extra stuff to set quads up and things like that. I don't know where you're coming from. But I would say this, man. If you like anything you see coming out of Horizon Hobby, you want to take advantage of the cool tech on board. It's just for what it costs to get the bind and fly over a plug and play.
No brainer.
It's a miss not to be able to take advantage of that. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I mean, they don't call, you know, when you're leading, you're leading. It's good stuff. Look at you two all hopped up on that Rich People Coffee. Probably back there all wired building all of Ryan's planes. This is old and cold, half a cup left from my wife today, made in the pot.
The roads were so bad, I was just trying to get over here without taking forever. Yeah, I didn't stop and get us our Starbucks tonight.
I know, I wish you did, but that's okay.
I didn't even come that way. I went a whole different way this time just because of the snow. Yes, IX12. Oh, Boozer, I want one so bad.
Jeff's Custom RC, I do not have them at HSD, but tell him where you came from. Me and Andy are really good friends. He's trying to get this business going, and I don't even worry about that with him. We've had long talks about that business of his and what HSD ought not do in the way of marketing. And they're kind of coming around, and we're sitting on our first, couple HSD projects. So I'm not worried about it. When I put links to my radio and receivers and the Cortex gyro thing I'm going to use, just click them. Maybe say where you came from. Jermaine, thanks. I'll wrap it in a minute then. I mean, he's going to go till 5 in the morning anyway.
Josh, thank you, sir.
Ozzy uses the Tyrannus for his quads, but have a DX9 for my planes. I also have a couple of planes on the Tyrannus, but using the R9 module for long range. Yeah, so the guy asking about the radio, that's really kind of what I was thinking. Some of that extra programmability from some of those other radios, which I am completely not familiar with. It's not in my wheelhouse at all. Seems like good logic for people. But man, if you do like any of these aircraft coming out of E-flite and Horizon, this bind and fly stuff, safe, equipped, you don't have to use it. It's so cool. It's right there. I would urge you consider Spectrum. And go to pilotryanmedia.com first. Click Horizon Hobby. Thank you.
I totally agree, Air Marshal. I'm gonna get one here soon.
What's up?
The IX12.
They will do well as they keep inventory. Spoke with Andy today. Yeah, Troy. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for everybody. Not just, I think really everybody's. I hope you got some more, Farmer Man. And Farmer Man, guys, he flies turbines and foamy stuff. The dude will cook you breakfast on his channel. I mean, it's a mixed bag. You know what I mean? Farmer Man, I don't care what they say about you. We like you. So, yeah, man. So, there's definitely some F-16s and some other stuff. Dave's RC, thanks. You can't click that, but I appreciate it. So, yeah, that's my vote. Get a Spectrum radio. I have a Spectrum and a Futaba. Yeah, guys. And bringing on new brands all the time. So right now, I think you have to go to RC Jetworks on my site to get to HSD Jets. But it's HSD Jets USA. And if somebody could drop the link, that'd be fantastic. We're doing some workups for them, and it's really exciting. We're doing some interesting stuff in a way. It's a little bit different than what we're used to, but we're going to do what we always do over here, which is we're going to unbox that baby. We're not going to build it live. We're going to do a dedicated build on it and set it up per Andy's recommendations. Yes. He's done, got so much experience with these that why wouldn't you default? I'm using his recommendations on the Cortex gyro, the setup, the Spectrum receiver I'm using, all that stuff, battery requirements, all that. And I'm super excited to show you the new EDF that's in there because he's been doing thrust tests and stuff, and it's pulling more than the original, which was a big deal. So
yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty sharp looking.
You can't see. The new 105s are sweet, and then the 120 that's in the
T33
is going to be just killer. But that again, it was already going to be March before the coronavirus, so it could be later. So if you're wanting HSD, get it. You know what I mean? Get an F-16 for yourself.
Yeah.
Jeff, I hear you, dude. I wish, because commission on the prices of those HSD jets would be killer. It'd be killer, but it's okay. It's all right. No, Jeff, because this fan won't need upgraded.
Yeah.
These are the newer EDF units in the F-16. Skip built, not turbines for me, not yet. Turbines. You guys want to, are we here for grammar school? So, yeah, Jeff, parts are a good thing now. he's got them. Stuff that we didn't think was going to happen, he's got them. I mean, he wasn't going to. It's a big, risky venture what he's done. So he wanted to make sure he was going into it right, and he's worked on them for a long time and convinced them that this is the way to do it. So when they send containers full of aircraft, the parts with those aircraft that go with those aircraft are also in the container.
That's awesome.
That way there's not this big lag like it was in the past. It was harder to source parts in the past, and it was kind of like, well, you want parts, buy another one, buy an empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which
is, boy, that's a tough pill to swallow, especially us guys who are really spoiled coming up from the foamy ranks. We're kind of spoiled. Because before, you had to fabricate stuff, you had to fix it yourself, you had to reinvent the wheel and do things like that. So check out HSD Jets USA and check out the parts and the website. It's new. It just launched the other day. And Andy, a couple shows back on Saturday, we did an interview with Andy from RC Jetworks, owner of HSD Jets USA. And he really lays it out well, what you can expect from HSD Jets USA now and in the future. So that would be a good listen to podcast, live stream. The interview with Andy, he did a great job. So yeah, Jeff, check it before you wreck it. You know what I mean? So our man Kenny's on.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to wrap it. We went for an hour and 10. Thanks for coming by. Listen, if you are into that turbo timber, the links are in the description to my video. They're in the description of this live stream. And you can go to pilotryanmedia.com and click Horizon Hobby and get anything that you want on that website, and it earns commission for this channel, which is kind of cool. This is brand new opportunity that people in the world of independent video can grab a hold of, and I just let's see where it goes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
As soon as possible, Jeff, is when we're going to be flying that HSD. Because here's the deal, man. It's work up for the channel, but Bobby gets that F-16. You get close to the sun, you get burnt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yep. So I know Bobby's hot to trot to get it done. As soon as we get it done, that son of a gun's going to get it. Thanks heaps, Ryan. Have a good one, brother, and happy flying. Aussie RC Playground, appreciate you, man. We'll see you on your videos, guys. If you're into trucks, subscribe to my man, Aussie RC Playground. Great time. Yes. And you subscribe, smash the bell for new videos, but check out his catalog, because anything really, I think, worthy of spending your money on, the dude has done videos on it. All the ARMA stuff, I go to him. I go to CCXRC. I like watching him too. Backyard Bash at stock. Yep. And then, like I said, Kevin Talbot, RC Duper Bash, RC Dude #1. Yeah. Shin RC is really good too for some tutorials on how to fix leaky shocks. There's a lot of great guys over there too, giving good value, but he stands out, and it's really good to see you. Yep. And guys who want to grow your channels, this is one example of how you do it. You go to other channels and you give value. You comment, you ask questions, and you jump in the community there. And if they're not a bunch of wankers, they'll let you, and they'll answer your question. Every now and then you get somebody who doesn't have a time to answer you back. I hope we're not that way over here. We really do try. So, Danny Miller, did you get your Grand Cruiser?
Yeah.
I think he did, didn't he?
I hope so. I think he might have got it today.
So, Skip Built, man, the F-16 is still in the box, so not close, and we got snow coming down, so we're gonna go somewhere else to fly that F-16. I got a handful of batteries coming for it as well, and the Cortex gyro. Got to source. I might know somebody. I don't know. I got to source a receiver from Spectrum as well. Steve Coggins, man, what are you doing, man? Without a wrench, dude? Did you forget to pay? Farmer Man, congratulations on being you. Appreciate your help on this release. That was really cool that you kept it quiet even though you knew. You could have spilled the beans, but you were a very solid, respectable young man with that. I appreciate that. I urge you guys that are into turbines, foamies, just a crazy cool character, to check out Farmer Man Rose, the Canadian YouTube channel. All right? All right, Vaz, that's cool. We're going to go check out Hangar 51 and see what he's up to. He's probably doing the old Frank Sylvester on a turbo timber right now as we speak.
Oh, shoot.
Dave, that's what's up. Guys, we'll see you. We got some work to do. We're going to try to check out Kenny, but we're going to crack into something and get it assembled. So stay tuned, subscribe, smash the bell right here for the latest and greatest. And we're not just saying it, it's the truth. The latest and greatest in RC aviation. And you can see me break a truck every now and then too. All right, guys, we're out of here in 5. Hangar Rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. Stick 'em monkey pants. See you next time.
Later, guys.
All right.